The Lincoln Park Zoo chimpanzee exhibit is closed because of illness. One of the chimps has died, and the 6 remaining apes are in quarantine suffering from flu-like symptoms. Dr. Steve Thompson says 9-year-old Kipper died on Tuesday after being sick for 3 days when his lungs filled with fluid.
Tuesday morning, he kind of perked up and looked around and pulled out his IV, and everybody said, well, he's doing better, and he could recognize everybody and looked like he was doing well. And he was still having a little trouble breathing, but he sort of rolled over, and 20 minutes later we checked him and he'd stopped breathing.
Thompson says people who work at the zoo are devastated.
They're the most like us. They're our closest relatives. We have a much closer kinship to them than some of the other animals, and this is really hard. It's really hard on the animal care staff.
The chimp exhibit is closed until the other 6 get better. Right now, the apes are all suffering from what the zoo staff thinks is probably a virus.
I've never seen them here before, so it's just to figure out one of them die. It's kind of like a shock because you wouldn't think they would die, especially like in a controlled environment like this.
So it's not unusual to have several members of one of our primate groups or other groups of animals get sick with some kind of illness. And again, colds and sniffles and those kinds of things are not uncommon.
The chimpanzee exhibit has only been here since 2004, and this is the first time one of the animals has died. Thompson says while the other 6 apes remain sick, none of them are having the same trouble breathing Kipper experienced. Zoo workers still do not know where or how the chimps contacted the illness. Mark Carlson, The Associated Press, Chicago.